Good morning, folks. Welcome back. Today, for no particular reason, I'm kind of feeling like making a robot. Um, and let's see what we get out of that. Again, no strong reason, but we're going to go with our strengths here. And strengths in this case being what we want to do. I'm going to look for a base human form just to use as an idea. And I'm going to try base mesh. 10's looking pretty good. I'm gonna bring a couple across just over here to see what we like. That one's not bad. Um, that one's kind of interesting. These scales are all weird on these, but that's a little too fighty, I think. Although we could, yeah, maybe. We'll throw it out there and see. That's definitely too fighty. Let's see if we can find something strange. I don't want too skinny either. See, there's this one. Why is it smaller? We don't know. He just made all these things different sizes. The long arms is kind of neat there, but meh. He's very robot looking. Just gonna look through, see what we find. Won't take long. He's just cartoony and fun. Okay. A lot of these would work. You can kind of make a robot out of almost anything, right? Just quickly seeing if anything else kind of appeals to me. He kind of does, actually. He's tiny. There you go. S100. Still tiny. Okay. Well, that's fine. All right. That'd be good to start with. Keep these out of the way. Wanted to share some of the look. Okay. And I'm going to line them up, I think. Again, I'm not worried about scale at all. So just kind of want to get them. He will make a bit bigger just because. All right. Which of these would be fun to make a robot out of? I think a lot of them could be cool. I think he's just a little too on the cartoony side for what we're going to do. So we'll get rid of him. Just kind of zoom down in. Maybe we'll do the subtractive method. He feels a little too bruisery for me too. Same kind of vibe. Now let's maybe compare. We'll do this or this one. This guy or this guy. I think this guy's better than this guy. Get rid of him. Now, this guy or this guy? The tall one might be more fun. Down to 4. Okay, so of our 2 tall guys, long in the body or long in the leg? Which one do we like more? I think we like this one more than this one. Get rid of that guy. Okay. Now, this guy, which one are we feeling now? We got 2 long arm ones. I like the shorter long arm one guy more, I think. There's no right answer here. Not this guy, I don't think. So it's coming down to these 2. The slightly more human one or the slightly more pointy one. I do like the pointy one, but I think we're going to go with the human guy. And object set origin to 3D cursor. Object set origin geometry to origin. 1. How big is this guy? Very big. We want to make him no more than 2 meters tall. I'm going to say 1.9 meters tall. Up to here. There we go. And apply all transforms. So that will be the form that we're kind of thinking about. We may alter it, but the form we're thinking about as we're going into making this guy. The next thing I want to do, just to make my life a little easier, is the weight of arm. Cool. L. Cool. Nice. And yeah, we'll grab this too. Why not? And from here, we're going to rotate that arm up to give us a bit more room to a real A pose like that. And then mirror it. So now we have the choice. We can either just start directly ripping on this guy and modifying him, or we can try doing some other components and putting them together. Kind of into that idea. At least partially. First thing we're gonna do is get rid of his ears. Well, maybe not the front. L. Okay. No ears. Now, let's see. We could go with his head. We could modify, we could use some existing other stuff. I don't know. I feel like I kind of want to start with the head at least a little bit to give it personality. Let's try with these JRO heads. It's very helmet looking. There we go. How do we feel about that? I mean, it's very just kind of, I have a dome. I don't know. And then this one. That's very smiley. Very smiley. And we don't have to use any of these. But again, I'm just kind of thinking in terms of I don't want silly, but I also don't want human shaped. Um, Something like that. That might be interesting. Kind of like the combination of those two. Let's leave that for right now. I'm not deleting anything yet. And then bodies. Got a nice wide body. I like this chest piece actually quite a bit. I think we might just use it. I'm less into that. The abdomen area. Let's see. What does this look like? That's a neat piece. That's actually kind of cool. Mhm. Can we shrink it down a little bit? Up a little bit. Something like that. Maybe. Let's see. Come to this guy tab. L P section. L P section. Okay. I don't want to get rid of anything yet. New collection. Bridge bodies. And we'll just turn it off. See what we got. It's kind of not awful. Let's move this to there. Cool. And we can take these then up slightly. I'll get rid of his head too. Okay. That's not bad. This feels now a little big. I'm looking at him. Scale those down just slightly like that. Cool. And bring it up like that. All righty. Let's save this guy. Where do I want to put him? New 260415. Steward robot. Okay. Cool. Now his arms are clearly too high up now. Mm. I'm just going to separate the arms off, but not move them to original yet, but just adjust them down. Okay. I like having something up like that, though. So we're going to see. Let's do the same thing with this guy now. L, P, loose parts. Cool. I get it all? Yeah, I did. Okay. Tab, L. No, that's fine. Okay. Alrighty. Original for right now. We could obviously just do the classic sort of spine model option. Or something like this. It's actually pretty cool. Something like that. Hey, unknown. Good to see you. Let's save. All right. Something like that's not bad. Tab. I don't need the centerpiece here. Get rid of it. And actually, I'm going to go from here. No. Can we fill this sucker in easily? That'll be the next thing. Otherwise, it might be a pain in my ass. 2. There. This is the inner one, right? Or the outer one? The outer one. Fill. No. Edge, bridge edge loops. No. They're not. What the heck? Did I just have something else selected? Could be. 3. No. Let's see. That's not going to work. This is what happens when you use somebody else's mesh. You're always kind of like, I'm going to have to make this work somehow. I don't want other stuff selected. Okay. Outer. There. There. Edge, bridge edge loops. Okay. So we can that does work. Just do this one at a time. Because there are similar loops around. Okay. See if this will work. Outer, outer, edge, bridge edge loops. No. Again. Edge, bridge edge loops. Why are you not? You're not actually even? We could fix that. There we go. Apply all. Now you are, you bastard. For sure. Fill? Yes. No, we're not going to fill. We're going to which one did I just grab? Edge, bridge edge loops. No. L. Shift hide. Screw you. There and there. Edge. Bridge edge loops. Cool. Good deal. So theoretically, that's pretty much got the ones that need to be gotten. Do one more, though. Okay. And L, shift hide. Two. No. There we go. Edge, bridge edge loops. Cool. Let me just get this one little face here at the top then. Fill. Not that anyone will notice, but okay. All right. I can live with that. I think I'm just there we go. Just hide that piece in general and we don't have to worry about it. Save. Okay. Coming along. Now, the hip space area. Let's see. Do we have a good hip area that we like? Kind of going the bubbly vibe. So let's check this one, see if this will work. Interesting. Maybe I don't even need that secondary piece. Oh no, it's smaller. I do like that. Rotate it a little bit more. Cool. Move our hips to original. Got narrow hips now. We'll give them something on the side there. That's cool. Then let's see. What would work well for that? Yeah, I'm all right with that actually. I think we might leave the hands and feet and just use those, or at least the. Let's see, the legs. We might replace the feet though. Find a foot we like. Do we like this one? I think we kind of might. Let's see. Doesn't rotate out as much, but it doesn't need to. Let's see, get rid of that. Get rid of that. How do we feel about that? Well, it's okay. I don't know. I'm not 100% loving it yet. Let's see if we got another one we want to play with. What's this one look like? Kind of the same vibe, but with a front. It might be cooler though. That's going to the knee joint, which is where I think we would want it to be. Let's see. Which one do we like better? That doesn't feel right to me. Neither of those feel good yet. We can try just like a Humi foot, or we can just modify the existing one. I mean, that'll work. Make it a bit chunkier. Then maybe we'll leave the upper leg alone. We're on that. That could be okay. I'm into that. Very top heavy. Maybe let's take his feet. The feet part. Yeah. Widen them out slightly. That feels better for him. I like that a lot more. Okay. Okay, and then hands. I don't mind the hands he has, honestly, although could do some robot-y hands. The ones that are there are not actually that unroboty now. Let's see. That's a cool looking hand. It's basically this thing, only just a little bit more defined anyway. Now, let's see. Okay. Great. RY90. 3. Rotate down. Up. And 1. I'm going to line it up with the arm pretty much. Okay. That's not awful. Still a bit big. Let's scale it in just a bit more. And rotate it along that. Try to line it up pretty close. Like that's pretty close. Maybe down just a titch. Yeah, that feels better. We'll fix that edge in a minute. Mirror him on that. One. Alrighty, I can live with that, I think. We're not making a military bot, so we don't need to worry about like armor pieces and things like that. We can do, you know, some more parts, obviously, but we don't need to go all battle mech on him. Let's see. It does have small feet. Maybe make his feet bigger again. Just bigger. There we go. That lines up a bit more. That feels a bit better. So, do we want to replace his shoulders and that kind of thing? Or just modify the existing ones we have here. On the grounds of fun, let's try replacing his shoulders. I don't know. Kind of like that. Ooh, that is kind of cool. That feels neat. I like it. Mirror it. Definitely. Then we can take this and 1 and G. Or the opposite. Well, whatever. We'll figure that out in a minute. Oh, individual origins. Undo. Median point. No, they're still off. Oh, they must be mirroring on different things. All right, he's not mirroring on that. Now he is. There we go. Okay. Cool. So then what happens? Tab L P section. No, those parts. P section. Original. That's better. Lining it up. Making this a bit bigger. Again. Yes. Yes, sir. Okay. Then this. Oh, did I not move his arm? Well, didn't change much. Down a bit, maybe. And just kind of add a bit. Forward a bit. Yes. That lines up better with those parts. We're all pretty fake anyway, but feeling good. Now, let's come to this bad boy here. And let's just select. Actually, use it this way. Got all that. Cool. Turn on proportional. Scale it in just slightly. So it notches in like that. We're not going to worry about how it connects. I don't think this is going to be Star Wars robot style. It connects, right? Yeah, sure. Okay, that works better. Cool. Come out. Save. Now, I do want some cut lines. Those ones are really cool there. We could go for slightly more random ones, aka random flow, or we could do our own. Let's try random flow first. L, P. Now we will separate this out. This thing, A, tab, random panels. Ooh, max of 33, min of 15. Radial is definitely the way to go for this. That looks cool. Let's try a different panel seed just so we see what he's tried things. Ooh, nice. Depth is looking pretty good. No. That looks cool. Nice. Sharpen. That's all right. Can we just do, let's see. Just grab the cut lines. There's a way to do this before, but I didn't do it, but that's not too many, so. S mark, sharpen them. There we go. Nice. Save. Then let's do the arm. Same vibe. Panels, panel seed. I think I want bigger. I want my minimum to be 25 and my maximum to be 50. So I get some large panels on that. That feels cool. Yes, I like that cut line right there. Very cool. Okay. Nice. Now, Alt P, clear parent. Yes. And delete that. Alt P, clear parent. And delete this inner piece. There we go. This was getting rid of the underlying geometry. We don't need it anymore. Now our hand. No, it's all right, but let's come to this thing, tab. And 2, 3. Just going to grab around this lip here. Cool. Come here. Just like that. I don't want that. Okay. And turn on proportional again and scale that in. Cool. And then just going to move it into place. Nice. Cool. Coming along. I miss building robots. I like doing that. Okay. These bad boys. Shift Q, settings. Do not want to parent to source anymore because I'm just going to delete the source anyway. Q, random panels. Ooh, 2's cool. 3's cool. That looks good. Yeah, that feels like a cool panel to me. Sort of sharpen. Yeah, it's bevel. But to do. No, it's fine. Cool. And we can get rid of the source. We'll just with that piece. And I think we're going to do the same thing on this leg, even though we didn't make it, just to give it L. I don't want it around that. Damn it. Shift hide or hide. Cool. L hide. Good. Hide. Just hiding all the stuff that I don't want to be. Is there an interior to this thing? Oh, God damn it. There is. Got to be kidding me. Hide. L. No, there's not. Oh, yeah, there is this thing. L. Hide. Cool. One more loop to hide. That feels good to me. And actually, hide this loop as well. So this is going to be our armor section. A. Cool. Tab, Shift Q, panels, panel seed. That feels cool. I like that. Let's come back to this thing. Tab, X, faces. We'll nuke the old faces. Good deal. Excellent. Having a good time. The knee pads. Just see if we can do them. See what it does. Walk. Radial. Square. No. Radial. Max of 33. I don't know. Just to give it a little some. That feels good. Just delete the source. I think, has that gotten us across the whole board? Well, except for this headpiece. And we can adjust some of this stuff here. So this looks a little unfinished still. To here tab. Let's grab those and those. Right? Is that all of it? No, that too. All of it. E. In or up? Yeah, we'll go in. Cool. I'm just going to bevel these edges. Just a bit. Cool. Now, this bad boy here, tab, let's come in. I think this is the easiest way to do this. And that would be 2, fill. And then E, turn off proportional. Yeah. Can't mirror it though, because it's, damn it. Watch again. Solo it. Come here. Plus P section and just mirror it on that. There we go. Bolted that back in. That feels good now. Okay. Now here, this guy. Excuse me. Okay. Sharpen that. Yeah. I'll just sharpen all of these. That feels better. Cool. Then, just because I love them, create a cable from, I'm going to say here to here. Like that. Nice. And mirror it again on that guy. It's all about just kind of making it feel like it could work. Let's do 2 more. Cable from here to here. I'm going to make it even skinnier. Tiny cable. And I lied. I think I want at least one more. Create a cable from here to here. Yeah. Hey, these small ones are cool. Let's do one more. One more. More cables. Cool. Fun. Now let's just take those 4, join them together, and mirror it on that. Nice. Very cool. And that face has got to move. So it's that face and that face, right? Let's see. This one I think is mirrored. That will make my life easier. Yeah. Cool. Oh, proportional on. Gonna bring that in just a bit. And then bring that forward just a bit. Sure. X or not. No, I'm okay with like what it is. I could fill that space, but I think it's fine. Okay. Tab 7. Plus, 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 plus. That's a neat looking section. Let's do that. Inset slightly. Down slightly. Gives another kind of one of those cut lines, but do it ourselves instead of random flowing it. Let me do that. Now, 2 edge mark seam. Cool. 3L select. Oh, is it not a full seam? There must be something else blocking it. Oh, I see. Yes. Well, cool. 2. Or is there a mark seam edge? I always forget how to do this in hard ops. Edge, mark seam. Now we should be good, right? Yes. Cool. This one we will do a panels. Kind of overkill, but I'm into it. Like it. Again, tab. Oh, I see. I can remove that section now. Faces. And this L. Q. Panels. Panel seed. Max of 25. Min of 5. There we go. Gives us some lines. Into it. Cool. Feeling it. Now, how are we doing here? I think he's looking pretty good. We need to materialize him, and we need to decide how dirty he's going to be. Don't know. Go with a plastic or a metal. Something to be said for either option. Let's try plastic. Just well. These are funky spaceship holes, but add material. Let's see. Sometimes you just need to try something you weren't thinking of. Is he mirrored? No. Now he is. I don't think I like these. Just something to try, though. It's not awful, but I don't know. I think not. Let's try just straight up colors for right now. So first off, these guys is broken out into neat things, which is cool because we can go plastic paint and go with light matte, add material. Cool. This can be light matte. Light matte. It's very close to the original. Okay. And this main mesh. Light matte. I don't know. Well, we're going to keep going with it. That's also going to be light matte. Okay. Then on this guy here, I think this is also going to be light matte. Okay. All right. Where are we on here? There we go. L. Light matte. Maybe. That one I'm less sure about right now, but okay. This bad boy here. Okay. Sure. So it should be light matte there. Yep. And feet. We got leg mesh can be light matte. Or not. I don't know. I want to do that, actually. What was it before? Foot. What was it before? Gone. I'm just going to default one again. Or no. Let's give it a second color. Dark and shiny. Cool. That's not what it's going to be, but L plus assign light. Cool. And then our hands. Light. Cool. Yep. Support mesh. Make that light. Cool. It feels like we could be getting somewhere. Panel 1. I'm going to make that battleship gray. Cool. Doing it slow so that we can adjust it later if we want to. So I don't want to necessarily tie them all together. Let's just look at this whole piece. Okay, go. Good. So they're all in still their individual panels. If I want to change them later, I can. Nice. And then on this bad boy here, same vibe. That one I want to make uniform metal. I think that one we know we want to be something else. So let's just grab it. We'll use distressed hull in the short term. Cool. So that one has metal there. And now we have a metal one to use for here too. Which instead of dark shiny, we want to use distressed hull, right? Maybe. Actually, I don't know if that's the right answer because this guy's going to be rich. Maybe we want to go with metal, dark anodized. That could be cool. Let's do that. Cool. No rust on this dude. Okay. Tab. That's going to, sphere is going to be dark anodized. This is going to be battleship. And then these fingers, battleship. Yes. Very cool. Save again. Okay. Then this bad boy here. Panel 3 is battleship. And this panel is probably going to be light. This panel is probably going to be light. So far, so good. Okay. This bad boy here. I don't really necessarily want to like emphasize his junk, so we might keep this whole area light. Not that he has junk, but you know what I mean. A lot of panels in this one. I'm really impressed with how this guy laid this out. Did a good job. Oh, it might be hidden, but that's cool. This one here is going to be battleship. Sure. Actually, that one's going to be battleship. This one is going to be dark anodized. And that one, we're going to have to tweak it a little bit because I don't want that line to be. Tab, come here. Okay. Light. Is it not mirrored? Let's mirror it. Okay. Now. Light. Cool. That's better. Yes. Okay. Now, on our bot here, L plus assign, not dark, it's battleship. Battleship, and the default is light. Just doesn't look like it yet. Cool. Working it out. That looks good. And then L plus assign battleship. How do we feel about that? Sure, that works. I think we want this to be battleship 2 then. Yes. And then this is going to be dark anodized. Cool. That's going to be dark anodized. Right. Okay. This is going to be battleship. Just making our way through. Okay. Headpiece here. That might be something else. This is going to be battleship. That can be dark anodized. No, it's the whole thing. Although maybe it's not awful. That'd be metal like that. I'm kind of okay with that, I think, for right now anyway. This bad boy here, gonna be battleship. Yes. Here, that's gonna be dark anodized. Cool. Support's gonna be dark anodized as well. Cool. Piston is clearly dark anodized. Piston 2. This is just one thing. That's dark anodized as well. Nice. On this guy here, there should be I made the whole thing that, didn't I? Damn it. Plus 3. Can I just grab that? Yes. Somehow I plus assign battleship. The other side too. Cool. Nice. Okay. That ring should be dark anodized. And then decide if we want to do a mirror or what for these. Lens. Let's go look and see. Black display. That might work just for what we need. We can always lens it up later if we need to. Save. It's still that. Oh, that little thing on the inside that's not going to see anything, but just to make sure. There we go. Save. Coming adong. Is there something else in there? Is it looking through? What is that? Solo the thing. No, it's looking through it. That's just light bounce. Okay, cool. Not a problem. Our wires. Let's go to plastic. Paint. And that's going to be dark shiny, which we've already got. And then tab. It's going to object convert to mesh. And then L. I could remirror it, I suppose. Probably faster to do that. That's going to be red, shiny. Not the whole thing. Well, it's fine. L, assign, green shiny, tab, L, and L, plus assign yellow shiny. Not sure how I feel about the green, but we'll see. That's fine. Nice. Okay, then down here on this thing, select, that's that whole space, isn't it? Yep. Dark anodized. Keep it metal like that. Solo it. Oh, that panel's the one thing that's still showing. I'm not sure it even is, but we're going to make it light. Oh boy. Got ourselves a bot. I think. I don't like if I give it a lot of glowy bits. That doesn't feel appropriate to this one. I do think. Come over here to the arm. How do we feel about that? I don't like something weird happened here. Let's go look. We had just a bit of a funkiness. 1, 2, 3. Merge at last. Cool. Merge at first. Cool. And then K. Is that better? I think that is better. He doesn't have any elbows to speak of. I don't know that I care. How do we feel about this? Merge it last. No. Undo. We're all right there. We'll just leave it alone. For right now, a object convert to mesh. Save. Everything is a mesh. Everything has been unified. Now, let's Shift D, M, new collection, components, and turn it off. And A, join everything to that guy. He's 1 bit. And object set origin to 3D cursor. Okay. I'm going to try rigging him. Let's see what happens. Let's see how AccuRig is doing today. Choose a file. Oh, I have to export them first, though. File, export, OBJ, selection only, Stuart Robot. For symmetry, rig body. Tell me he's not inside out or some shit. That's really hard to see. There we go. That's better. That I can live with. Okay. There's his wrists. That. He doesn't really have pecs, but gonna have to get to him. Neck. Head. Groin. There. Knees. Okay. Let's see. Feels all right. Rig hands. He has 5 fingers, I think, as I recall. Seems like it's working. Oh, I could have moved his leg too. His foot might have been better, slightly higher. I don't know. It's going to matter for us, though. I could have put him directly on that ball joint. Oh, it's... No, he has 4 fingers, not 5. Okay. So going to come back to rig body, and well, I'm going to fix that. There we go. Now rig hands. Number of fingers, 4. Ooh, excuse me. I love how he's 1.91 centimeters tall. Clearly, this thing uses centimeters instead of meters as its default unit. There we go. That's better, although it's still utterly wrong. Thumb there. End of thumb. Unit there. And this one is which one? That one. So this one. Let's get back on their thing first there. First knuckle. Second knuckle. And whee! Rigging fingers. Everyone's favorite task. Cool. That seems good. Calibrate. Say a prayer to the rigging gods. All hail the rigging god. This guy should be right in the comfort zone for the tries. It's 263,000. I think it'll go up to like 600,000, but it starts to argue with you if you hit above 400,000. So we're right in the comfort zone. But it can take it a minute or two. Whew. Let's see. There's our guy. I'm going to move him, new collection, to joined. Yeah, it's fine. There we go. He stands. He looks pretty good. Acting. Let's just see how he walks. Oh, he's looking good. I think we got a good one. I mean, I gotta remember how to export now because they changed this thing. Not adding motions. There's every time they do this, they change the thing again. Save. Hi, avatar. No. Cancel. Unless they, and I'm like, they're going to block me, my ability to do this, aren't they? But I think there was, where was it? No. I don't need export. FBX. There we go. Target definition is Blender, character only, export. Let's see, 260415 steward robot rigged. Cool. We should be good. I won't close it yet just to be sure, but file, import FBX, steward robot rigged. What? No, see, that's not right. Glad I didn't close it. Back. Where do we go? Did I lose my character? That's going to suck. No, there he is. Okay. Him. Now we can export. Good. It's like, that's not right. Yes, we want to replace it. Delete our dummy guy. File. Import FBX. Steward robot rigged. There we go. S100. Rotation and scale. There is our dude. Now, turn off joined. Give him just back the original materials, light matte, battleship matte, dark anodized matte. I don't even know what spear mesh 1 is, something I missed, but there we go. Panel I've missed. It's gonna, I don't know what it's gonna be. Select. It's nothing. Let's see if we can't remove unused slots. Cool, whatever. I'm gonna call it light, dark shiny, red shiny, green shiny, yellow shiny. There is our boy. Looking pretty good. Fairly pleased with that. I think I might do is maybe that and that and that and that could be battleship. Yeah, I like that better. Cool. Now, we kept him as an A post, so he should be pretty easy to file, import, FBX. Where did I put all of those? There we go. Poses. Sorry, you can't see. Idle. Neutral idle. Okay. Now he's armature 1. So character here. Gonna go to Rococo. We're logged in. Retargeting. Source is armature 1. Target is armature. Build the bone list. Oh, you bastard. I'll have to figure out what's going on with that. I made it work before, but I think that might be outside of our scope for today because we're at 9 o'clock and I'm not going to debug the Rococo retargeter for right now. Anyway, there's our robot. Looks pretty good. I'm happy with him. We will get him posed for sure. Even if we just have to do it by hand. Yeah. There's a few holes. Did I not unify that? That's a problem. Yeah, well, we'll figure it out. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. And I will be back again tomorrow, and we'll probably do another environment tomorrow if that's what you're more into. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. Take care.